Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Hong Kong Extended Edition. We're talking to this lady. We did not get any side missions this time around. We talked to a few people, but we didn't get any. Granted, we didn't talk to everyone, but I was getting tired of voicing people. Good, you're here. I can give you a minute if you want. No, it's okay. It's just a stamped migraine. Feels like someone lit a fire behind my eyes. That drain. That's one way of putting it. Feels like it's driving a railroad spike through my temples. The necklace that I was wearing didn't help matters much. The thing masked my aura just fine, but it wasn't particularly easy to carry. Oh, I can see that. I can feel it. Yeah, it hurts to use. Like looking through lenses ground to someone else's prescription made the drain from spellcasting hurt more too. Truth is, I've been in constant pain for the past couple of months. Cost of doing business, I guess. That's why you've been so short-tempered? Well, some of that was just me, but the pain didn't help any. Why is there people clapping? What is going on? I'm still recovering from the impact of wearing that thing for months on end, and I soaked up some nasty drain breaking us out of that trip. I'm not at 100%, and I probably won't be for months. Okay. Excuse for not being as awesome anymore. I mean, this. You might have to, but let's hope that it doesn't come to that. Okay, we've got a job to do, so let's do it. Apparently I want to discuss a couple of things before we get into this. Yeah, okay, I guess I owe you some answers. Go ahead and say what you want to say. You've got my full attention. What you saw in the tiger's den is what you get. I can make you move faster. No. You have haste? No, I don't think so. That was the... No. That was Garbet. She didn't have haste. That's stupid. Never mind. Keep going. I can make your aim better. That's true. And I can reduce small groups of assholes to their component items. And in a pinch, I'm a crack shot with my duty weapon, so we've got that going for us. Yeah. That's about it. That's what I can do. But like I said, I'm not operating at peak efficiency right now. Truth be told, I'm having trouble staying upright. Another hit of drain like that last one, and I'll be in trouble. Let's make sure that it doesn't come to that. Yeah. Something else. This. If I had any more surprises in store, I'd have sprung them on you already. But I don't simply say I'm pissed off, I'm hurt, I'm tired, and I'm scared to death of what's coming. All that I really want to do is lie down and sleep for a month, but that isn't an option either. Alright, fair enough. Why? Because he was an idealist, a damned cheerleader, truth be told. He was always moralizing, going on about the standards that were needed to hold ourselves to. He used to harp on and on about transparency and accountability, and about how we were supposed to serve the public first and the council second. So he was lying, man. You bought it. Yeah, I bought it. Obviously, I made a mistake. This about the magical interrogation. I already told you that I was sorry about that. Words are cheap. I don't need New Year actually, so Then what is this about? You want me to grovel for you? Fine. I'm really, really sorry that I hurt you, Simplicity. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't have to, but I didn't feel that I could trust you until the coup pulled from you. After what happened in the Tiger's Den, the reason why should be obvious. You have suspicions? Yeah, I suspected him. Hell, I suspected everybody. It was my job. I hadn't found any real evidence that Q was on the take. If I had, he'd have been rotting in the black site, but I have my suspicions. The only member of the team that I trusted implicitly was Lamb. That bastard had me fooled and we nearly all wound up paying for it. There, was that enough of an apology for you? Are you satisfied? If so, I'd like to get to work now. Sure. Lamb, ND Lamb, secure mailboxes, all of those, junk mails. That's nice. Okay, what's in the inbox? Package delivery. Everything is ready on our end. Now that you need to hold up your end of the deal, the package has to be delivered before the wildcard leaves the evidence room, or this whole thing is going to get messy. From Wallace to them. Okay. I'm the package, I guess. Making me the wild card. What an idiot. If he wanted to speak in code, he could have been a little less obvious about it. I mean, if things do get messy at your ass, Lamb Crate wants this to go by the numbers, and that means both the package and the wildcard caught in the same trap. We can't change the package catching a bullet before we can question her, and the firefight in the hallway can raise questions. You know your job, do it well, and you'll get what you were promised. So Lamb wasn't the top dog here at all. He was just there to lead her on. I mean, this is more pertinent, I think. Yeah, and there he's a man of bloody ash decorating the floor of the Tiger's Den's evidence room. Overall, I'd call that an improvement. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Second message. Salam, as much as I appreciate... Wait, from Crate. As much as I appreciate concern for the citizens of Hong Kong, it is not your place to question my tactics. The behavior of this DU is none of your concern. The changes that you hope to see will never come about while Mitsuhama is viewed favorably by the Executive Council. Our client wants to see its reputation tarnished, and a certain amount of heavy-handedness on our part is necessary to make that happen. Oh. So she's deliberately being evil to make her boss look bad. She's being paid for that. Alright, so that's where Crate and her people come into this. The massacre at the end of Kowloon City riots, the police brutality that led to the riots in the first place. They were all intended to hurt Mitsuhama's PR. What's the end goal? Why would anyone want to spend so much money to tank the reputation of their own police force? Not the police. They want us to get him out of the council little, or maybe low enough in the standings that they can be the police force then. Changes. Yeah, hazy. Let's keep reading. I mean, again, they added it again just in case you don't remember what you read. Outbox then. Come on, justice, etc. From to Wallace. Alright, cool, we consider your proposal and I want in. You were right. Chu is a lost cause. She's coppered to the bone. Trying to argue with her is like talking to a brick wall. She doesn't give a damn about what the HKPF is supposed to stand for. All that matters to her is the company's bottom line. Wait, what? So he did believe in all his ideals. Oh, fuck you, you little weasel. At least I don't turn my own people for a paycheck. It's funny, I used to be such an idealist. I joined the HKPF because I wanted to help people, but that isn't what this organization is about, whatever the recruiters say. Good cops don't have a place in Mitsuhama's police force. The corporate culture of the HKPF either changes them if they're weak, or chooses them out if they're strong. Either way, they wind up broken, and I can't be a part of that machine anymore. The big change you're talking about, it's a chance to fix things, a real honest-to-God chance, and so as much as I hate your methods, I'm going to help you. I'm not doing it for the money, I'm doing it because I want the HKPF to be better, and this is a chance to make that happen. A remote chance, maybe, but it's better than nothing. this? Yeah, sounds that way. So great, I'm in. I can bring you Chew, and I can help you to dismantle this task force. But you should know that if you've been bullshitting me, if things don't change for the better, I'm coming after you. You can count on that. Think you could have backed it up? Yeah, no, not in a million years. The fool would have gotten himself killed one way or another. Still, we learned something here. Lamb was convinced the Crown and her people were working towards some sort of shake-up in the HKPF. A big change. Not sure yet. I don't want to speculate until we've pulled everything out of this PDA that we can. Let's keep reading and see what else we can turn up. Justice! To Irene Tong. Irene, I know that you have every reason to hate the police, but hear me out. What happened to your family was wrong. I'm going to do everything I can to make it right. I can't bring your husband back, but I can help make sure that the constables who killed him pay for their crime. Big changes are coming, I promise. Between then and now, please allow me to cover your mortgage payments. I've recently come into a large sum of money and I want you to have it. Consider it a show of good faith and I can bring you the justice you deserve. Is that the person that let us in? Is that how? I don't know anything about this. Must have been related to some old case of Lamb's from before he got assigned to the task force, or maybe it was a personal thing. A friend of his or a romantic interest. It was someone he cared about, that much is clear. I mean, yeah, this. Yeah, sure. Gripping up the people responsible for the Kowloon City massacre out of guilt, though? What kind of ass backward thinking is that? This? This whole thing raises more questions than it answers. Let's keep going. There has to be more in here for us to find, so maybe Irene Tong wasn't the person that let us in. I don't know. Oh, that's unfortunate. So we'll never know. Live chat folder. Chat with simplicity. Did you rise a second mind probe of Gerger while he was in oh. Hey, he's chatting about somebody, to somebody else. About me. That's a thing. Looking at the transcript of his interview, and he insists that 2 majors were screwing around his brain last night. Oh, that's Chew. Okay. No, I was against you having him scanned in the first place. Remember, why would I give authorization for 2 different majors to poke around in his brain? I don't know, maybe you wanted 2 sets of findings to check against one another. I know that you have trust issues where magic is concerned. I don't authorize anything allowing unless we have second magical interrogator that I don't know about in this task force. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that he's making it up. So, what, you just want to dismiss this? You don't think it warrants further investigation? In a perfect world, I'd tell you to knock yourself out, but right now, in the world that we live in, there's no time for that. We're too close to cry to go hunting for a mystery mage who may or may not exist. ... The council doesn't want any more delays. I'm neither does Matsuhama. I should drop in and do your job. I don't want to have to tell corporate about this. Alright, Fee, you win for now, but this discussion isn't over. Her name is Fiona, is it? I prefer Chew. Yeah, Lamb, it is. Keep counting, simplicity. Let's see what else there's to see. So that's about me thinking I was poked, which I was. The junk mail is a bit of a mess. From Krite to Andy Lamb. Mr. Koo tells me that you've accepted our offer. Welcome aboard. Once you've delivered Chew, report to me and we'll have to you relocated to the Typo facility. You'll be safe here. We have the location under 24-hour guard for obvious reasons. From there on out, all you need to do is keep your head down and count your money. You keep up your end and you're soon to be a very wealthy and influential man. Okay. The Typo facility is probably what we need to go to. If Krite's client, whoever it is something worth guarding in Typo, then that's what we need to check out next. Let's keep going. This is good intel, but we'll need to get everything out of this PDA that we can. Junk mail. I remember never opened my own junk folder. Tag messages. What tag would help? HKPF. Nope. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Tongue. Hey, what is this? Tongue. Excuse me? Tongue. Or maybe... why does it erase? I don't know. Cancel. What word should I use there? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe you're right. Alright, so here's what we've got. Crying how people are working for someone powerful and rich, probably mega cool, but we don't know who. They're trying to tank Mr. Harmer's reputation with the executive council so that they can bring about some kind of change inside the HKPF. And they've got a facility in Taipei that they're keeping under heavy guard. Right. It isn't much, is it? We don't even know who we're fighting against. Well, it's enough, yes. You're right, that's where we'll find our answers. We'll need a plan, we can't just go and blind. No, that's no reason to be stupid. Just because you got away with stupid once doesn't mean you should keep being stupid. My credibility with them has more or less brought him there to this point, but I'll see what I can do. You go back to your board and inform the rest of your team. I'll call you when I know more. Right. Okay, I'll be in touch. Go talk to them. Maybe now it's going to, you know, point me in the right direction of where the heck this... Oh, okay, it's this boat. And this is where we came in, right. Are we sure there's no side stories? I don't want to voice you, and I'm not gonna bother. Because I'm just kind of out of it right now. I'm just checking to see... when you're not being a cop. Sleep. Eat. Alright, bye. I don't care about this person, and she doesn't have a mission for me, so screw it. Let's just go. I have all the karma I need, too. I mean, what am I going to do with more karma points? Like body, maybe? I don't know. Well, everything seems to be more or less in one piece. Did you and Chew get anything figured out? More to the point. Do you know who we're fighting yet? This. That's not what I was hoping to hear. I don't like going into a fight without knowing who I'm up against. Well, it's still gonna be the HKPF. I mean, I doubt they have anything else there, right? We just don't know who's bankrolling the thing. We still know who we're fighting, as far as soldiers go. This. Somehow, I doubt that it'll be that easy, my friend. These things seldom are, but perhaps... Oh, Chew. Look how was the boss, simply said. I've still got a few execs willing to go to bat for me, but the rest have already written us off as a failure. Nobody's gonna risk sparking off a court war, I might say so, and I can't even tell them who they'd be fighting against. We're gonna need a hell of a lot more than we've got if we're going to convince anyone to move on this. Figures. We're on our own then. Yeah, looks that way. We're gonna have to face whatever's a typo without any assistance or backup. It's either that or stay here on this barge for the foreseeable future. Look, simplicity, I told you that you and your team would be well compensated for helping me, but I never really specified exactly what your reward would be. I think that you should know. Well, you've got my attention, although I don't care. We'll start with the bad news. I can't put a monetary value on what your team will receive. Truth be told, I'm gonna have to wrestle with corporate to get them much of anything. A lot of the cost of renting out the band tank came out of what had been set aside for your reward.